Hello guys,
Hello.
my name is Ssenyondo Derrick and I'm here to take you through the human brain. Thank you so much Linda for taking us through the divisions of the nervous system. The more we learn about the brain, the more wonderful it seems. Incredibly intricate, vigilant, responsive, powerful, the citadel of the human spirit. The human brain has been described as the most complex structure in the universe. Although it has been compared to a computer, it is far superior to any computer yet built. Understanding how it functions remains one of the most challenging problems in biology. Nevertheless, progress has accelerated in recent years. The human brain contains an estimated 100,000 million nerve cells with more than 1,000 miles of nerve fibers per cubic centimeter of the cerebral cortex, the thin outer layer of the forebrain in which our consciousness is located. Dear friends, I would like to inform you that every nerve cell in the cortex receives an average of about 1,000 to 10,000 connections from other nerve cells. Somehow, from this neural network, we achieve the process of conscious thought. The brain, the mysterious and most complex organ of the human brain, weighs about 3 pounds, uses about 20% of the body's energy and oxygen intake, and about 1,000 miles of blood per minute flow through it. Have you realized how complex your brain is? The brain serves countless functions. Language and abstract thought, judgment and planning, advanced reasoning and learning, all of these would be possible without your brain. The highly developed human brain is much more than the center of intellectual activity. You need your brain to breathe. You need your brain to metabolize food. And you need your brain for your conscious control. Without your brain, you could not appreciate the poem, a symphony, or even a song. To your brain, you owe your consciousness of yourself and the world around you. The brain regulates and coordinates all the voluntary and involuntary moves you make. In short, your brain is what makes you human. In fact, the great physician Hippocrates recognized as much in the 5th century BC when he observed what happens to people with head wounds. He said, "From the brain and from the brain only arise our pleasures, joys, laughter, jests, as well as our sorrows and griefs." Have you realized how amazing your brain is?
Yes.
Let's look at the structure of the human brain. The human brain is made up of the forebrain, the midbrain, and the hindbrain. Did you know that the human brain is made up of different hemispheres? Okay, I'm here to give you a solution to your question. The brain is made up of the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. The right hemisphere of the brain controls the left part of the body, and the left hemisphere of the brain controls the right part of the body. It means that all activities that take place at your left part of your body are controlled by your right part of the brain, and all activities at the right part of your body are controlled by your left hemisphere of the brain. The brain is made up of the forebrain, the midbrain, and the hindbrain. The forebrain is composed of the cerebrum and olfactory lobes. The cerebrum serves a number of functions. The cerebrum occupies about 85% of the total size of the brain. The cerebrum acts as the center for all conscious thought. The cerebrum is responsible for your general awareness and your consciousness. The cerebrum also makes decisions based on inherited characteristics, and also experience in the environment. Dear friends, let's look at the olfactory lobes. The olfactory lobes are two paired lobes located ventrally at the base of the brain. The olfactory lobes serve a major function of interpreting impulses from the olfactory nerves in your nose, bring about a sense of smell. We have the midbrain. The midbrain is made up of the optic lobes, the thalamus, and the hypothalamus, plus the pituitary gland. The hypothalamus is just located above the thalamus. The hypothalamus controls the hormonal coordination and also the nervous coordination. In other words, it acts as a bridge between the hormonal coordination systems and the nervous coordination systems. The hypothalamus secretes a number of inhibiting and stimulating hormones that control the pituitary gland. For example, the gonadotrophin hormone secreted by the hypothalamus that controls the secretion of follicle-stimulating hormone by the pituitary gland. The hypothalamus is also responsible for a number of homeostatic processes like breathing rate, oxygen levels, and also body temperature. Dear friends, let's look at the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is made up of two lobes, the anterior lobe and the posterior lobe. The anterior lobe secretes about 6 hormones that control secretion of hormones by other glands. The posterior lobe secretes 2 hormones that control secretion of hormones by other glands. The 2 hormones, that is to say oxytocin and vasopressin, are secreted by the hypothalamus and stored in the pituitary gland. Have you realized how the pituitary gland works so close with the hypothalamus?
Yes.
Dear friends, let's look at the hindbrain. The hindbrain is made up of mainly 2 parts, the cerebellum and the medulla oblongata. The cerebellum is responsible for controlling posture, equilibrium, and muscular movements. Therefore, without your cerebellum, you couldn't be able to stand or even move. It means that the cerebellum is the chief center where all muscular movements and posture equilibrium are controlled. The medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata connects to the spinal cord. The medulla oblongata controls a number of involuntary activities that take place in your body, like breathing rate, peristalsis, heartbeat, vasoconstriction and vasodilation, and many others. The medulla oblongata is so delicate that any slight damage to it may lead to instant death. Dear friends, have you realized how amazing the human brain is?